What's up guys, it's Ark here coming at you with a quick PSA video in regards to the Jing Yuan banner. Now, Jing Yuan's banner is out today, May 17th, up until June 6th, just shy of 3 weeks basically. So his banner, Swirl of Heavenly Spear, there it is on screen. It is pretty dope. I'm definitely going to be trying to be pulling for him. Unfortunately, I am free to play, so I don't know how lucky or unlucky I will get. If I'll get him or not, it's not guaranteed at all, but I am going to try my best. Now, let's just really quickly go over this. This is just a really quick PSA in case, you've been living under a rock and you don't really know the info. This is basically just a really quick video, basic overview of what it is, how long his event is, his basic kit, and some of the animations, just so you know what to expect. So, event duration, like I said, up until June 6th, just shy of 3 weeks. You can see here, he's the boosted character. You have a higher chance to get him, as well as Tingyun, Su Shang, and March 7th along on his banner. These are actually really dope characters to get. They're all very good in what they do. Tingyun with buffing, Su Shang, March 7th, they're all actually really great characters. And special note in the fact that unlike Genshin, like one of the beginner characters that you get is actually on banners. That's pretty crazy that March 7th is on here. I'm actually kind of surprised, just because you don't really see any of the beginner characters like Amber on any of the banners really in Genshin. So that's kind of a surprise there. You also have an extra, like a trial event, basically just an Aptitude showcase. Basically happens every other banner just to showcase some of the characters they have on the special banner, so you can experience it without needing to actually pull on the banner. Now, really quickly, along with him, obviously, will be his light cone, the Brilliant Fixation event warp. Again, just his light cone, as well as 3 4-star light cones along with it. His light cone, obviously, is his best in slot. It's a really good light cone. It turns out the info for that isn't here. That's interesting. But it basically suits his playstyle completely, because there's a buff on follow-up attacks, which with his Thunderlord, basically every time his Thunderlord attacks, it counts as a follow-up. So this really does fit with his playstyle. It's his best in slot. Additionally, the 3 4-star light cones, interestingly enough, I thought it would try to match it with the 4 stars on his banner with Su Shang, Tingyun, and March 7th. You only see March 7th here. I guess Tingyun, because for her, her light cone is actually on the battle pass, if I remember correctly. So maybe they didn't want, they wanted you to pay for the battle pass, so you would get that one instead. But the other one, I think this is Asta and Dan Heng here. Neither of those characters are on the special banner, so I'm not too sure what these two are doing here. I guess maybe they're just doing a thing where they're not matching it. They're just going to throw in 3 random 4 stars and call it a day. So interesting choice there. I thought they would at least try to match more of them, like have one for Su Shang or something like that, but I guess not. And then, yeah, really quickly, in case you've been living under a rock, you just found out about the Jing Yuan banner, and you wanted to get him, let's just really quickly go over his stats and his build and everything. So yeah, he's a AoE damage dealer. Here are his basic stats. Here are the upgrade materials you will need to farm in order to level him up, and his traces and ascension and all that. His best builds, it's going to be, the 4th piece set is always going to be the same, the Band of Sizzling Thunder. The only thing that changes are the planar ornaments here. So Space Sealing Stations first, Inert Salsado second, this one's third. Here's his base stats. Again, his best light cone before dawn. It's the one that's going to be on the banner. Second one would be just the only other 5-star light cone, Night on the Milky Way. And then here are the 4-star light cones that are best for him. Going further down, here are his skills. So number 1, basic attack, Glistening Light. This deals lightning damage equal to 50% of Jing Yuan's attack to a single enemy. Now let's really quickly just take a look at what the preview is for that. So this is the special preview character showcase for Jing Yuan on Hoyo Lab. Here's his model in case you didn't know. Oh man, he looks sick. But yeah, here's the basic attack. Attacks only 1 enemy, 50% of his attack right there. Then we're gonna move on to his skill, Rifting Zenith. This deals lightning damage equal to 50%, same, but to all enemies on the field, and increases his Lightning Lord's hits per action by 2 for the next turn. Let's take a look at that. So no, this is the talent. We'll go back to that. The skill right here, you can see 2 enemies on there, but it'll basically hit every enemy that's on the field. And that's how that looks like. That looks really freaking cool. You already got a preview on his ult down there, but yeah, ult Lightbringer, AoE attack again, which is great. Again, he's an Erudition character, so that makes sense. Deals damage equal to 120% of his attack to all enemies, and increases Lightning Lord's hits per action by 3 for the next turn. So yeah, here's the preview for his ult. Dude. Wow. Dude, that looks so sick. Like, that's actually crazy, and I love AoE characters. And then finally, the talent, Prana Extirpated. Don't even really know how to say that. Summoned Lightning Lord at the start of the battle. 60 base speed, 3 base hits per action. It basically is just like another unit that is part of your team. It's like, instead of 4 max, you now have 5, because Lightning Lord counts as his own thing, but his attacks count as follow-up attacks. Now let's really quickly take a look at that. We're gonna have to go all the way back up here. And that's just the Lightning Lord doing his normal attack. What else needs to be said? He just freaking stabs a giant spear into the field, and that just hits all the enemies. That's crazy. Technique display, that basically just happens there. You can cast his technique to increase the number of instances of damage dealt by Lightning Lord. And yeah, here's his Eidolons. I will link this in the description below so you guys can read it. Honestly, I don't think I am going to read all this, just because of the fact that I'm going to be free to play. I'm not going to be getting pretty much any of his Eidolons. I'm not that lucky. So I will, I'll learn them when I come across that bridge. And then, yeah, here's some basic stats about his traces. And yeah, that's basically it. Just wanted to put this quick PSA video. Everything you need to know, short and sweet. All of this will be linked in the description below, so you can check out yourself if you want to make a decision on whether or not you want to pull for him. Again, this is a really brief overview PSA video. There are great in-depth videos out there from other channels that talk all about the pros and cons and, you know, damage calculations and all that based on the beta. So go check those out if you're interested. Again, this is just if you're totally not keeping up with the game at all, you're playing casually, you just find out, oh, what is this? New character banner? There's some info here for you. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.